one of the first things I mentioned in this video series was the fact that deadlifting is really how you want to lift things up in general. And that is very true. But there are always kind of exceptions to the rule. And here's the thing. If I have to pick something up that's very light and very small off the floor, say the little clicker I use to turn my video thing on and off, if I got to pick that thing up, sure, I can deadlift down, but what's going to be a little bit easier is if I do what's called a golfer's lift. If you've ever watched golf or play golf, you notice that oftentimes when the golfer goes to pick up their ball, they put their club in the ground and then they kind of do something like that. So the golfer's lift is actually an exercise you can do as well. It's called the single leg Romanian deadlift. I don't make up these names, that's just what it's called. So it's a great alternative, and especially when your back is hurting, not so much as an exercise at this point, but as a way to kind of get through your day and to bend down to pick up things that are light and very, very close to the floor. A little clicker, a pen, your phone, your keys, something like that. And obviously you're probably not going to carry around a foam roller with you every day. It would be pretty cool if you did, but I'm guessing you don't. But use something close by, right? So if the couch is there, hold on to the couch, put your hand on the wall, chair, whatever, whatever. You can, in a pinch, if you don't have anything, put your hand on your leg, kind of come down that way. And as I did that, I tapped my back foot down. It still allows my hips to move a little bit differently than when I have both my feet this way. I can do this, but for getting to the floor, this might be a better option. Remember, one of the modifications we talked about was elevating your deadlift. That going all the way or kind of lifting from the floor is not always the best way. So this is a great alternative to kind of working around that. Using something for balance, it makes getting to the floor much easier, puts much less stress on my back because my hips are kind of free to move in a different way than when I have both my feet on the ground. So keep this in mind, both as a daily activity, sort of helper, if you will, and then eventually it can be a really great exercise that can be done getting body weight without support. I like the support with this one because, again, you're standing on one leg, so balance now becomes an issue. So if you're doing the exercise and you're kind of the whole time you're doing this, that's not helpful. You're not getting stronger. You're more likely to tweak something. Whereas if I put my fingertips on the foam roller, so not pressing my hand on my fingertips, then I can go through the motion and my muscles are still working. My hamstrings are getting a good work here. My abs are still bracing, but just the fingertip pressure here, it helps to stabilize me from a balance perspective. So that way I'm not all over the place. So if you are doing this exercise, because here's the cool thing about that. If I'm on my left leg, I can put my right hand on this and I can still hold a dumbbell or a kettlebell or whatever, and I can still load up this exercise and still use this for balance. Nothing wrong with it. It's not cheating, because again, you doing this, I mean, I don't even know what that is, but it's not helping you at all. So if having a little bit of fingertip pressure on the roller helps with that motion, you can use it both as, again, something to use throughout the day to help with your daily activities and kind of getting down to picking something up and doing something, or putting something on a low shelf or something like that. And it can also be progressed and used as an exercise, and the foam roller or that assistive device, whatever you're using, can be helpful for both of those situations.